All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Um, yeah, all right, just meditating, okay, on the the current events going on, and as you can see, all right, there's a couple of articles that came out actually showing the push. All right, as you can see, this world is being pushed in a certain direction. Okay, and that's headed towards this new world order, and it's moving fast. All right, these devils are not wasting any time. They're moving very fast. All right, with internet censorship. Okay, heavily with YouTube. Okay, why? Because we're on here and the gospel is being preached through here. Okay, they're moving this whole coronavirus situation. All right, this vaccine is getting closer and closer, and as it gets closer, they're having more and more preparations. Okay, the lockdowns. All right, so there's so much about it happening. You got to keep in mind that whatever you're doing now, all right, whatever you have the ability to do now concerning whether it's your work or school or whatever the case may be that you may be involved in now, all right, you're only gonna go so far in that because very soon, in order to continue in your profession or whatever it is you do or you're involved in, you're gonna need to have a vaccine. So now the question is, are you willing, all right, or how far are you willing to go for the Lord? You know, because you might start something, but you're not gonna be able to finish it because the next step, and that's what we always say concerning the chip as well, man. You got to keep in mind that okay, you may have a job now, but when the chip comes out, they tell you you need to get that chip, or else you can't work here, or you can't get paid. Then what? Then what? Now you started the job, but look, you can't even keep going. How you gonna break and fold? All right, you gotta be fully ready to be disconnected from this world. All right, now this is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 14, verse 13. It's not going to be a long video. All right, just to hit the point. It says, "Now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people." And that starts with setting your house. First, you have to be in order, all right, to set your house in order. Okay? So we got to make sure that we're in order, all right, that we're examining ourselves, okay, and that we're staying in the spirit as best as possible, okay? And we got to set the house in order. It says, "And reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption." All right? Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Okay? Mortal thoughts, man. Because what's the ultimate thing about mortality is death. You die. Okay? If you're mortal, you die. If you're an immortal, you don't die. So mortal thoughts ultimately lead to thoughts that will lead you to death. Thoughts that are carnal, thoughts that are of this world. You got to be able to think above that, man. All right, that's why it says, let go of the mortal thoughts, the doubts, the what ifs, the fear. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. Because we're coming into the time where we're going to need to take a big leap of faith, you know? And when we're going to need to count on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to come through for us when we take that leap of faith. Whether it's literally or it's in a certain situation. Okay? So you got to be able to have that faith and override whatever obstacles may come your way, man, because things are about to get real. All right, verse 15, "And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times." All right. It says, verse 16, "For yet greater evils than these which thou hast seen shall happen, or seen happen shall be done hereafter." And that's talking about the times we're in right now, man. All right, in the time of Jacob's trouble, okay, things are going to get very, very, very bad out here, man. People don't even have a slight clue as to how bad it's getting ready to get out here. Things seem a little quiet now, so people are more calm, man. You're about to get hit, man. And it's going to be the worst thing you've ever gone through. All right, moving on. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." All right, so everybody else is gonna be tested. Shit, everybody's gonna be tested. Okay, but as it says here, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, because you know what I'm saying, you followed the sayings of the scriptures, because you went out there and taught and you did your videos and you stayed in the spirit or whatever means necessary for you to keep the word of the Lord's patience, to suffer for the Lord. All right, to stand so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Guess what? He said he's gonna keep us from the hour of temptation. He's going to guard us. He's going to protect us. He's going to have his angels provide for us. Okay? So just get ready to take the leap of faith, man. The Lord got everything covered. Okay? The Lord got everything covered, man. So ain't nothing you got to worry about. Just get ready, because the time is coming when everything that you thought you knew, or thought you had, is about to be taken away. And you got to be willing to let it go in order to attain new heights, man. All right, in order to attain that spiritual progression. All right, that goes into having a heavy amount of self-discipline. Okay, it says, verse 11, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Okay, so the Lord, man, Yahushua is almost here. But before he gets here, there's certain things that we're gonna have to go through. But you have to be ready to give it your all. All right, if you have to, whatever you have to sacrifice, all right, you got to be willing to go through it for the Lord. All right, this is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 38. It says, now the just shall live by faith. You're going to be put in situations where there's no logical way out. You can't think your way out. All your logical decisions, all right, are going to lead you back to square one, okay, or they're going to lead you to an unprofitable outcome, okay? So what do you need to rely on? You need to rely on faith, man. Okay, you need to rely on faith. Okay, so it says here, now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. So if you're not willing to go all the way with it, the Lord ain't gonna help you go all the way with it. You can't. It's like putting your hands to the plow and looking back. You got to be willing. The second you do it, that's why the scriptures say count the cost. The second you put your hands on this thing, man, you got to be willing to go all out. Okay, because that's what it's gonna take to gain that salvation. I mean, we're talking about immortality. We're talking about a lot of blessings here, man. Okay, so hey, you get prepared to resist all the way. All right, whatever comes your way, get prepared to resist it. If you got it, hey, a lot of jobs gonna go. A lot of people gonna lose their jobs, man, because they refuse to take the vaccine or whatever the case may be. But if it's all in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, you're gonna get something much more precious, all right, than a job. Okay, so the time is coming, man. We gotta be fully locked into that spirit, man. Verse 39. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. And so, if you believe, then you shouldn't fear. Okay, if you have that faith, you shouldn't fear. All right, because the Lord got our backs, man. But you got to be willing to go all out for the Lord. Okay, that's the times we're in, man. Very soon, it's gonna be no more talking, and it's actually gonna be in your face. All right. So I'm pretty much gonna end it here. Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makah Kudash. Until next time, Shalom.